can win.
I mean, this is a triple off lane Team Nigma.
Yeah.
Darkseer, Clockwork, Batrider. These heroes are going to fall off.
I think it is quite a good Clockwork game, though. Normally, it's like, is it a good Clockwork game if he matches up well against at least one support and at least one core? And I would say that that is the case. Yes, he's good against Legion. He's good against Mars. He's good against Grimstroke. He's pretty good against Death Prophet because you don't want to go Forge Staff or anything like that on Death Prophet. The only thing he really sucks against is PL.
Yeah, he hard sucks against PL.
He's big suck.
There are some interactions that you maybe don't love. And that Spirit Siphon, you got some issues there. And then Cogs is a free setup for Spear. But generally speaking, I do think those heroes are still countered by Clockwork.
I think Nigma might have learned from their series with OG.
Yeah.
In that you can't expect these like 40-minute games against the top teams. Like I don't know what this is.
Right now?
Just, if GH goes back to it, I swear to God.
The outpost that does nothing.
I swear to God, if GH goes back for that.
All right, well, Cyber Legacy, good attempt there.
Oh, Miracle tried for it.
That would have been cute if Miracle could have grabbed up that bounty rune. But we will just have a 2-2 split.
They have to play fast. Like that's what they learned from their series against OG, hopefully. And even if you think by default you'll win late game against Cyber Legacy, like that's what you normally do against teams that are worse than you. You just like map control and then you win like 35-40 minute game. And if it goes late, like your experience usually wins. Like, that's how Navi won, right?
Right.
The other day, but or no, they lost actually. But the idea is
they almost won.
Yeah.
They almost.
The idea is like, so if you think you're the better team, you scale a little bit better.
Yeah.
So that even if you mess up, you'll eventually get to like one fight. And I think what Nigma is doing is probably practicing playing faster. Because their whole like anti-mage, let's let Miracle carry us late game thing did not work.
No, not at all.
And nor did their split pushing, so might as well try to pick like the most team fight oriented lineup I've ever seen. And pick Miracle something that can fight pretty early. Last time they did pick him Nature's Prophet, but the way that he played it was like, I'm never going to fight.
Yeah. Snipe out of the Courier. We have, I like last hero's choice here. An early Orb of Venom. He's really trying to push a lot of harassment onto Miracle in this lane, since he does have the advantage early.
Indeed he does.
And then we've got Mind Control, who at bottom lane stacked up the creep wave and is now going to push into him. I imagine this lane is really annoying for a Phantom Lancer. Or Darkseer specifically. Not Clockwork, though.
I don't think Phantom Lancer actually cares about Darkseer.
No?
Like in lane anyways.
Okay, what hero does care about Darkseer at this point? Because I feel like almost every hero doesn't care about Darkseer.
Yeah, that's the thing about Darkseer, is that Darkseer doesn't actually pressure your lane or anything like that. He just kind of... You farm, he farms. Because he pushes the lane back into you to farm anyways. The only time it kind of sucks is like when there's some cheesy combos like Spirit Breaker, Darkseer, and then they double Ion Shell run at you. Sometimes that part is really annoying. But other than that, everyone free farms against Darkseer. It's always just kind of been the nature of the hero is that every single safe laner likes playing against this hero. And that's another Courier snipe.
Battery Assault versus Spirit Siphon. A good snipe of the Courier. Trying to pull the hard camp. We'll see what happens there. Meanwhile, mid lane, how's Pikachu doing? 12-3 compared to 10-1. He's doing all right for himself. Holding on to the press the attack for now. Doesn't want to have to blow it too early. Seems like everyone's just going to be content to farm.
Don't know if there's a lot of kill potential from either side, really.
Yeah.
Like in the lanes, I think both sides just watch each other farm. I would imagine Nigma makes the first move, though. Like, I could see this Clockwork going to the safe lane at some point and just killing.
Yeah, they're not winning the lanes hard enough on the side of Nigma just to, like, chill out, right?
Yeah,
they should want to make some moves.
They're losing 2 lanes. As expected, they are losing bottom, but middle lane, it is Legion Commander favored, as we saw the other day. It really seems like they want to push this, like, We Hop Outrider concept, though. I noticed Crow does this sometimes. He just picks, like, his mid hero, his mid player, like the same hero over and over again.
In your experience, why do you think that is?
I don't know. I think he just gets drawn to a concept and he really wants to see...
push it to its limits?
Yeah.
See... all the iterations in which you can run it. Last Hero trying to go for a kill here onto Miracle. Miracle does have the chains out, gets it onto Last Hero. Now he's going to turn back as the Inkswell fades away. They just need one more hit, and Miracle has that hit in a sleight of fist to claim the first blood. Now he's going to turn the damage onto Big Num. Big Num realizing that Miracle is not low enough to go for that.
That was so good. That was really well done by Kuro.
Yeah.
Really, really nice play.
Uh-oh. Happy? No, you good. You good. Managed to guard the runes. It's Pikachu. Managed to get the illusion.
They do have good heroes, though, when it comes to PL scaling. Like, Darkseer, I think, is really nice. I don't know if I would go for Manta if I was PL this game, though.
Yeah.
I think I prefer going for, like...
Happy. I think
Diffuse
he's
lesson
just dead. He's going to be run down pretty easily. Nice kill there. Pikachu getting Weehaw quite low in the mid lane. Tries to run him down. Weehaw actually popping a healing salve and gets hit. I think he thought that Pikachu was going to turn slower than he did. It's a pretty big blow to the mid laner of Nigma, as now he's going to have to just wait for bounty runs to refill his bottle.
Yeah, he only has 16 CS. He's almost getting doubled up on. In fact, when he kills his creep wave mid, he will have doubled up Weehaw mid. Weehaw will recover by getting these bounty runes, but I don't think there's too many stacks that are devoted for him. If there are any in the jungle, it would be for, I'd imagine, the Legion Commander. And it doesn't really feel like Nigma's abusing like what makes Coddle broken as a safe laner, which I think is just stacking like crazy. You can stack multiple camps at once.
That's one of the reasons we saw, who was it yesterday? They picked Dire Side. They chose Dire Side with Coddle.
Was it NIP?
Yeah, I think it was. And PPD was just stacking those 3 camps.
Yeah, that's normally what you see with this combo, but they're not really doing it, and I think they're kind of getting behind as a result. Even though they got first blood and the first kill in the game, they're getting CS outpaced pretty hard.
Happy. He's going to be gone on again. This time he's got Palantimos to help him out, but Happy is losing his health faster than GH. He does have a stick charge that's going to help him out for a little bit of time. And Palantimos now has to commit for the kill, but he's going to be chased down by Weehaw. Big Num unable to hit that stroke of fate there, and the Inkswell will keep Weehaw back for a moment, but now he's going to go for the kill with a flame break out. Surge on in. Palantimos trying to juke it right now, but Weehaw is going to go for the easier kill in Big Num. Rotation from the Bat Rider, much needed, and assert some dominance in that bottom lane.
Yeah, he needed to make something happen because right now he's 2 levels behind Pikachu. Pikachu's having like the freest Legion game, I think. This is even freer than when Seb played it, actually. Really needs to get his bottle refilled too, and he's probably just going to get active like non-stop now. I think he's too far behind in the mid lane to make real big impact there.
So Pikachu will continue to have a free lane as Kuro's going to take over, and Weehaw is going to show up to bottom lane once again. Here start off, Battery Salt trying to find the real Palantimos, force him into Doppelgangering. Now he does. Spirit Siphon out from Happy is chasing Weehaw. They also have this Inkswell. The rotation coming out from Pikachu. They could get a duel here, but will they actually win the fight? He's going to go for it now. Should be able to kill the Clockwork, but the rest of his team is being chased down by Weehaw. Doesn't win the duel, and GH will eventually die afterwards, but still, it's a 1-for-2 trade with the rotation of the mid laner of Cyber Legacy.
They might get more here.
Yet. Palantimos, he doesn't have Doppelganger up just yet. Now he's got it up, but he wants to be able to wait for a second. A blast comes in, doesn't dodge it. He's going to be hit by the flame break, immediately taken off by Pikachu. Great timing by him, but now he's got nothing to protect himself. He's just got to swing and hope for lifesteal procs, but he doesn't quite get it. Big Num coming back in. The lasso's going to be used, but he has Inkswell and he can't get away from it. Palantimos hoping to be able to finish him off, does manage to get that 1 kill. Mind Control's going to be able to finish him off in turn. Double kill for Mind Control. He's going to turn and do as much damage to Big Num before he dies to Happy. Meanwhile, the Siege Wagon manages to pick up the tower as well. Nigma definitely walk away the beneficiaries of that team fight.
Yeah, it's because Cyber Legacy just kept coming one by one. They literally filtered heroes in one by one. No surprise that they ended up losing that. Legion Commander throwing away his lead just a little bit. Trying to help out the Phantom Lancer a little bit too much.
Yeah, it feels like they're trying to save Palantimos' game too much, but he can just recover off the jungle.
Yeah, I honestly think maybe you even just rotate the Legion down there to bottom, and then you send the PL mid, where literally no hero was. Like, that was a 4-hero rotation while Ember and Mars just farmed.
Yeah.
Little bit of an awkward situation.
Well, it does lead Nigma into having a net worth lead, but it's not that large. And maybe Cyber Legacy will get a better read of what's going to be happening here, as Happy's going to die bottom lane.
I really like Weeha's rotations this game. I think he realized that if he just stays mid and the game stays even, he's probably going to lose this.
Yeah.
So he's just trying to get aggressive everywhere on the map as much as possible.
Sometimes the best way to ruin somebody's farm is not to actually sit in lane, but to force them to rotate.
Yeah, and he is getting out-leveled and out-CS, but there's not much he can do in the laning phase, so he might as well just focus on the other heroes.
Yep.
And he's really slowed down this PL's timing. So good on him for that. He's finding a way back into the game for himself.
Last hero. He's the one on Cyber Legacy. He's the core that's been suffering right along Weeha. They've got similar net worth right now. He does have his level 6, though, and he's going to join his team in moving around. I'm not sure what they're expecting out of this, though. I think they're hoping to run into to mind control and arena him, but instead it's going to be Weeha they run into. And he is very quickly able to get away. They're going to try and go for the outpost here, channeling it, should be able to secure it. Hoping for that experience. Weeha's going to force him back, see if he can get him into a team fight here. The Will-O-Wisp is out, but the arena, it latched onto Weeha first. That's going to be big. Pikachu unable to finish off the Will-O-Wisp in time, but still, with Inkswell, they'll be able to bring down Weeha. Now, Miracle is going to be dueled up. Do they have the damage come in? Everyone's throwing their spells at him, but Miracle's rather tanky, and now he's going to be surged away. He turns back in with a Sleight of Fist combo onto Happy. That's going to be able to take him down, and Pikachu's just surrounded by Ion Shell charges. He fights it out, but it is to no avail. He dies. And another 3 dead on Cyber Legacy. Once again, Nigma find a superior team fight.
Yeah, look at this. They've learned from their series.
Run
They're
at
get more
them.
Kills.
Use that surge to run at them even faster.
Yes, they have definitely learned from their
Look
previous
at him.
series.
Now he's TPing up to the top lane. Miracle can't stop, won't stop. He's going to
He's
try
out
and
of
fight.
mana.
Oh, okay. He uses the chains and misses, and now Palatimos is like, wait a minute.
The funny part is Miracle didn't have mana, but he wasn't punished for that at all, and it felt like he just had the bloodlust in him, you know?
Yeah,
He just wasn't thinking straight. He's like, I have to keep going.
They got a Blade Mail onto Pikachu. All this uncontrollable damage. They're going to turn it around back onto Nigma. Managed to get 1 kill, but now the Blade Mail's faded, and Weeha feels good about going for the lasso onto Pikachu. Happy's trying to help him out with the Spirit Siphon on Kuro, hoping they can get a support kill. Pikachu, surviving thanks to Press the Attack, is able to stay alive underneath the tower. Nigma now have to retreat, but it's Weeha. Slowed down a bit. They don't go for the kill. I like the fact that Cyber Legacy are playing a bit more defensively.
Yes.
They got to understand Nigma is much stronger than them.
I don't know how defensively you think they're playing because they're still running at them.
I just mean they didn't push out underneath the tower. Oh, that Blade Mail. Almost enough to kill Weeha, and last hero cleans up the kill. Very
Weeha's
nice.
dead for a really long time, by the way. He did buyback just a second ago for the outpost fight that he thought was going to happen, but his team ended up cleaning up anyways. So his net worth is pretty hampered right now, but we're going to see a nice hook shot in.
Hook shot, but Pikachu, he got off the press the attack first, and the Cogs plays against GH.
Still likely
now
dead.
Opens up a spear to be able to stun him, but it's still enough to run down Pikachu. The Soulbind onto 2, but they have to run away. Even though they are all grouped up, they know they can't take the fight against Nigma. They just got to wait and buy time for Phantom Lancer.
Yeah, they're really not playing that defensively. Like, they're still trying to fight around.
I mean, they're 4-manning mid.
I want them to 4-man like properly, though, because I think they're getting caught out 1 by 1 too much. Like, wait for your Legion to come up and just sit by this tower. If you have to give up the tower, so be it.
Double slide, double chains.
So back up now and wait for your... I think your Legion is your strongest hero right now. He's got the highest net worth. Just sit back and now press forward with him. Maybe you can take a 4v4, 4v5.
As long as they don't lose this tower, it's not too bad. Palatimos is going to go farm bottom lane now, but he is going to show his TP, and that may allow Nigma to feel a little bit more brazen in their attempts here. They try and go for the arena. The spear goes out and actually launches them onto the hook shot or something there. GH is still going to have to fight it out. Oh,
this
the
is not the best
they
target.
do have a nice Inkswell stun onto 3, but still Pikachu is being targeted and brought down. There goes most of their damage. Will-O-Wisp forcing them back. Oh, last hero tries to hit the spear to finish off GH, but a battery assault pump fakes it unintentionally, and he misses the spear. Now it looks like they're just going to lose 4, as Happy's going to go down as well. Nobody dead on the side of Nigma just yet. Mind Control is being chased down by Palantimos. He's going to go for the kill here. Might be able to pick up. The raindrop actually manages to cover that bit of damage, and Palantimos fails to get that kill, and now he's just going to be chased down into the river. That is a 5-man wipe. And Nigma, once again, did not lose anybody.
Yeah, they keep doing this. Now they bring the PL at the last second. The entire point of his team dying for him there was to try to create space for him, maybe even take top tier 2. But he just came in at the very end after the rest of his team was dead. They don't really have the damage for this either. Like, if they can't kill Clockwork here, like, you can see the PL comes in from behind once it's a 1v4.
It's in fact, he was farming top, and then he TP bottom.
Yeah,
the moment he showed, Nigma's like, all right, it's a 5 versus 4.
The best part is he spent like a second just hitting neutrals, and then he was like, oh, well, maybe I should kill Mind Control here. Goes back in.
That raindrop just came off cooldown.
Yeah. Then he just kind of dies. They're not really utilizing the space. Really like what Nigma's doing, though. They're just fighting 5-on-5 nonstop. And Cyber Legacy, you know, they also have the madness in them. They're taking every single fight, even though none of them have gone well for them. They're still doing it. I respect it.
I mean, at this point, they can't split push, right?
No, they can't.
There's too much catch. Clockwork, Bat Rider. They probably think they're fine, right? We're 4-man underneath our tower. No big deal.
Yeah, it's just the way that they're taking the fights is a little bit puzzling. And this is going to be a death prophet.
They're just constantly invading. Cyber Legacy, not used to this pace of the game.
I mean, this is, to be fair to them, this is an insanely fast pace. I don't think they expect most teams to just run at them as 5 for the past 12 minutes.
Will-O-Wisp to make sure they grab Bignum, and there's no retreat for Last Hero either. As a result, 3 getting picked off in the top lane. And now it might be time for Cyber Legacy to come up with a different game plan here.
I think at this point, you don't really have a different game plan. Because you are correct. I don't think they can just sit back and farm anymore. They will just get picked off. But I do think they could have utilized the first 10 minutes a little bit better. Like the action at bottom to just fight nonstop and come one by one. Just lose hero after hero. I think is probably the wrong idea.
6-22.
That is 6-22. All right. And Nigma would just continue to run at them. They're just going to keep 5-manning, I guess.
They almost have the Diffusal Blade up on the Phantom Lancer, but Last Hero, he is going to be caught here.
That's another kill. They're just getting killed on lanes nonstop. It's not even like they're trying to farm jungle. They are trying to push out lanes. That is the correct thing to do, but what are you supposed to do when 5 heroes just... Look at this. They just smoke up. They're going to run as 5 again.
Just
and Cyber Legacy must be so confused.
Miracle knows he's totally free, but he does actually get dueled up with a Blade Mail active. They might be able to bring him down. He's dead. A winner for Pikachu. And now here comes Happy as well as Palantimos with beautiful Soulbind. Unfortunately, killing Kuro releases Mind Control. He surges away into the river. Can he still be chased down? Happy does manage to get a Spirit Siphon, a bump back from the Flame Break, breaking that Spirit Siphon and allowing Mind Control to be able to get away. Turn to the left-hand side, we had that Arena. Make sure that Kuro goes down. And a small turnaround that actually released 2,000 net worth back into the coffers of Cyber Legacy.
Yeah, and that comes down to a few things. First, GH misses his hook shot to get to the backline. Maybe if he nails the Legion Commander there, he can save his Ember. Like, Ember doesn't need that much longer to survive. You can see right here, he just kind of walks in the double silence so Kuro can't cast anything. The missed hook shot. Like, Kuro is way too close to Miracle there. If he's able to get the Blinding Light plus the ultimate off, I don't think Miracle dies. Although he didn't have his ulti. But the Blinding Light alone, I think, would have done it.
Back into the game we go because Nigma, they're not going to slow down.
Let's do it. It's their play.
That was a minor speed bump on the road to victory. At least that's what they believed. Now they only have a 4,000 net worth lead, and it's beginning to get a little bit concerning. And Palantimos is on his second item here very soon. He's going to go Hood. A lot of magic damage floating around.
I saw this really clever line. Somebody said Miracle's gonna turn this Pikachu into Ash. Get it? Because he's Ember. That's pretty good. No? That's one of the better references
It's
I've
too
heard.
early in the morning for that.
I'm just saying, I enjoyed that.
Are you gonna go? We're gonna go. Miracle. Poking around that tier 2, pushed back by the spear. Of course, he runs right back in with that surge. Now, they are going to be able to press the attack off the lasso. The hook shot actually missing here in the arena. Only going to be able to grab one of them. That's unfortunate. Pikachu with his blade mail is looking for a duel, and he's going to be able to get it off now.
I'm not sure if he's winning this duel.
They've already lost their Mars, and now he's going to lose the duel, perhaps. Mind Control does manage to get away from that, and the rest of his team cleans up the Legion Commander. Once again, they opt to take a team fight, thinking that they were going to be good, but slight mis-execution leads to 4 of them dying here underneath their tier 3, and Palantino's just got to get out of here. Otherwise, he's going to give Miracle a rampage to work with. Miracle, he wants it bad. He's got the chains.
Give it to him,
going
please.
to turn around, make sure the Miracle gets it, but Miracle
he might
is
just
gonna
die.
lose. Oh, he got the rampage, but he dies.
All right, so they all backed off to let him have it, and it does get him killed, but worth. 100% worth.
Worth
So worth.
562 shared bounty between Bignum, Happy, and Palantimos.
I mean, Cyber Legacy is just getting 5-man and, you know, some surprise Pikachu face meme.
God, that would have been so massive if PL got that kill
And he didn't
got
die?
the experience.
Yeah. Or if he died like half a second later.
Yeah.
There's a lot of options that could have helped him a lot. But, yeah, since the OG games, I haven't seen somebody just 5-man like this pretty much ever. Like, I don't think anybody's farmed on the side of Nigma for the past, I don't know, like 10 minutes. I think since they got any sort of items, they've literally just been like they're just gonna do it again. The group up is 5, fight. Cyber Legacy's like, when do we farm jungle? When's the pause? Just quick timeout? No.
Just a couple minutes. That's
Just
all we need.
All right, so now they're gonna smoke and fight them.
Smoke behind the Phantom Lancer.
If you
see
can't
if they
beat
can
him,
bait
join him.
They are going to be able to get the Coddle with the duel. That is massive. And Inkswell, Soulbind going out. Hook shot back in. They're going to blow up Happy GR pretty quickly, but a nice spear coming in, locking down Miracle. They also have the silence on him. He's being bumped back by the cogs, kept against the arena, but he does manage to slide into the chains. Now he's going to be able to surge away. Palantimos was locked in by the lasso, jumps to the high ground away from his team. Here comes Pikachu, though. He's got the Inkswell, stun onto Miracle with a spear on through. Miracle's dead. GH locking Pikachu in the cogs, but Pikachu, he fights back. He says, "You're locked in here with me." He's regenning some, but not enough. It's good enough to do some damage, though, and Palantimos looks to be able to clean up the kills. He's already got GH.
Oh my God, they're going to win the
surrounded
fight.
by illusions. That's 4 dead, and making Weehaw as a 5th. This is going to be a team wipe.
Let's go.
Cyber Legacy are back, and Team Nigma, you can play like OG, but I'm not sure if you can play it as good as OG.
They just ran at them back as 5. Cyber Legacy is a baller team. They lost the past like 6 fights, and they're like, you know what? It's time for us to smoke and take another fight. And they finally get it done. Unbelievable.
I mean, that is the thing, right? You only need to win one of these team fights for every like 5 you lose or something.
Is that really the math? Is that how that works out?
I'm pretty sure that's how that works out.
You
With
only
killing
need to
sprees
win
and stuff.
one fight
It's worth
to even
so
out the
much.
last 5. You're not entirely wrong. It's only a 4,000 gold lead, despite Nigma feeling like they've won the past like 20 fights. And everything is ticking upwards now. And they just didn't really get too many spells off. And the Legion Commander lasted for way too long. And if they get Miracle, Miracle's their damage dealer. If you look at their lineup, like he's their only physical damage.
Jesus, Happy.
And he's dead. There's 5 heroes
Mega
chasing
dead.
him. If you see one hero at this point, you know that there's 5.
I like it. Just go for some neutral creeps.
You might as well.
Create some space.
And this is the
Little
only
bit of
space that
time.
his team has seen this entire game. Like, this is the first time Legion has been able to go to a lane and push something out.
It's top lane for a little bit. Immediately, they smoke back up into mid. Now, Cyber Legacy, they back away from this mid tier 2. Are they going to run up to top lane, or are they just going to take the objective? They're going to go for top. The rest of the team is going to make it look like they're going to hit for mid. In fact, they really are doing damage to that tower, but it's a bit of a screenplay here.
Yeah, I do think
Weehaw.
I think Cyber Legacy is playing this pretty well, though. I think they realize they can't fight, or they can't farm their way back into their game. And I do think they are correct. Because if Nigma just does this and runs at you as 5, and they play very fast, they have really quick heroes, like Ember Spirit, Darkseer, Bat Rider are really fast on the map. Clockwork has the longest spell that isn't global in the game in Hookshot. So you have to just be prepared to fight, and they're going to go for a smoke again. And realistically, they're probably just one fight away from being even in this game again.
They've got the pipe up. Mind Control's going to show himself, immediately getting dueled. A missed hook shot once again from GH and Arena, locking up the rest of the heroes. In fact,
If they
Crow's
could
already
get
dead
the
for
starts here.
Palatimos. They may not have won the duel, but they've got a soulbind onto these two heroes with Happy Tiara. Out with the Exorcism, doing a lot of damage to Miracle. He's still locked in, but eventually the soulbind fades, and now he's going to be surged up. He's able to run away, play the distance, while Weehaw is burning them all alive. It's going to be able to lasso up the Mars. Happy, he's chained right next to him, and he's going to die, but Palatimos has already cleaned up one hero in the back line, and now it's going to make a second, actually, as Mind Control dies. Kuro has come back to this team fight, but Palatimos really wants that kill on a Miracle, unable to get it. He runs forward with the Phantom Rush, but I think you got to be careful, my friend.
Yeah, now he's completely isolated, and Coddle's here to just allow this to happen over and over again.
He keeps on getting slight chained over and over. He has the hood. It protects him against some of the damage, but he jumps the wrong direction here. Pikachu was here to be able to bail you out. He goes for the press the attack, but now he's come close enough that he's almost getting caught. A hook shot barely misses as Pikachu blinks himself to safety.
They almost won that fight, though.
They were kind of close.
They were kind of close. If Palatimos doesn't chase out and he lives there, I actually think that's a somewhat reasonable fight for them to take.
It wasn't a bad idea, him like just going for Kuro right away, but at the same time he had a buyback.
Also, they needed to kill the Darkseer when he got the duel off.
Not quite far enough, and now tries to hit the Inkswell stun. GH dances away, but unable to hit the battery assault hit.
He's got another chains.
The slight chains combination is so obnoxious. Here comes another round. These poor supports are getting ripped apart.
Pikachu really wants a duel right now. If he could get Miracle, who doesn't have his Lincolns quite yet, once he gets Lincolns, this game's going to be a lot more difficult for Cyber Legacy. That means they have to get him with the spear
or
into the arena.
Bind.
Yeah.
Go again. Just jump right in. They
That's
know
a dead
where
hero.
Big Num is. He's already dead. Hook shot blocked there. GH.
And Weeha's just going to die for it.
Immediately the lasso is going to be dispelled by press the attack. Pikachu's been quite fast on that. Unfortunately, they're not able to poke out far enough to kill the wards.
Non-stop 5-on-5 action.
It is 16-36, a 10,000 net worth lead. But it
Miracle's
feels like
just
a very
got them
close
locked up.
game, man. But Miracle just keeps on doing it to him. The Will-O-Wisp is going to make sure the Happy is unable to get away. He's going to keep on getting slight chain to press the attack, but it's chained into the Will-O-Wisp stun. Miracle going for it, but he gets silenced. So that is an ultimate used.
This is insane pressure from Nigma.
Dude, Cyber Legacy, they don't even wait for Happy to heal up.
They're just
going to
go
push
for
out,
it.
get the wards. Palantimos leading the way. Feeling like with no Will-O-Wisp, they can confidently take this team fight. Another hook shot's going to miss from GH. Vacuum up into the high ground. Last hero, he's stuck there, but he still can go for the arena. And the spear, it misses, but he gets knocked down by the flame break. Back up by the cogs. He keeps on going up and down. Palatimos, meanwhile, inside the cogs, they manage to get the duel out. He's going to turn and help out. They need to be able to kill Weehaw as quick as possible. The Soulbind was locked on a Mind Control as well, but Pikachu needs to back away. Miracle, though, they haven't dealt with Miracle, and he's the primary damage dealer, and he's doing so much work with the slighted chains over and over again. The Inkswell, stud onto 3 potentially, but jump away from Miracle. He managed to dodge that. He wants the kill onto Palantimos, and he wants it bad. A stroke to slow him down, but Palantimos, he doesn't have a doppelganger, and he's got Spirit Vessel. He's dead, and with him gone, with no mana burn, Miracle is free to play inside the enemy base. Inkswell, nope, he's going to be dying before that actually gets stunned out. Full work last hero. He's trying desperately to hold back the tide of Nigma. Heroes that are flooding into their base, but he's going to get swept up in that tide as well. 17-40 now,
guys,
as Nigma have not
you haven't taken
that
a tier
top
2.
tier 2.
What are you doing?
They can go to mid lane. They've got 50 seconds on Big Num, another 20 for the 2 cores.
Who needs farm? Who needs to take towers when you can just dive their base repeatedly?
Dude, they haven't even finished up their tier 2 items yet.
No. They're actually just, I've never seen, all right, this is even taking it like insanely far.
Yeah,
this
even no-tail, we'd be like, whoa, guys.
Guys, relax. You should probably at least farm out all your tier 2 items. It's been a few minutes. You have complete map control. But they're just going to go for it again. Look at Weehaw.
Thinking about
He doesn't even have vision. He's just walking up that hill.
Yeah.
Just seeing what's there for him.
He's having a grand old time. That's what he's doing.
Just keep fighting.
Poor GH, though. Jesus. My man is having an off game on the hooks.
It's okay. The cog pushback up was worth it. That was so sad for last hero.
Breakdown. I'm free. Cox pushes him back up. No.
That was a whirlwind of events for him. Really roller coaster. As Weehaw is just running around in their base with Firefly.
God, if they get one BKB on the side of Cyber Legacy,
where will they farm that, though?
I don't know.
When will
Pikachu
they
is the
farm
only
that?
one who's allowed to farm right now, as they were all watching him hit Ancient Creeps for a second. And now Palantimos is wandering around like, how am I going to get my Manta now? You killed the only neutral creeps we could hit. Here comes Weehaw flying forward, press the attack. God damn, Pikachu. He is so quick on that.
Now they're playing the map control game. I think they probably realized not picking up any of the neutral items
Uh-oh.
might be a mistake.
That was a rocket flare. That was...
Oh, they know?
They ran right over Palantimos. And he's trying to desperately block the hook from GH. Burns him out of his mana, so he's safe. But they're going to run back in. They're like, guys, they made their gankers try and kill Palantimos. Let's see if we can catch them. Sadly, they're not quite clean enough on the move.
Their ward vision is pretty decent, too. They do have vision in this side of the jungle.
Yeah,
so if they want to fight, they want to fight under this ward, ideally.
Oh, this would be a massive kill. Remember, Kuro bought back earlier. Palantimo spots him.
He's got a Force Staff, though, and he's placed his own
high
ward.
Ground. Pikachu, he's going to go for it. Oh, the hook shot gets him away from the Legion Commander this time. And Happy Tiara in trouble. They actually have the spear that lands onto him. The pushback on the Inkswell. A vacuum back in, though. Inside the arena, though, is Miracle. He jumps out to be able to finish off Happy. A duel inside of the arena onto Mind Control, but they have no damage to be able to follow it up. A Soul Bind up, but it doesn't matter. They keep on chasing forward. Miracle is able to play in a spear back. Valentino's is about half health right now. Doppelganger up in a second. Needs to be able to get out. Happy, who bought back, is now into this with a Spirit Siphon, chasing down Miracle. They need this kill badly. Miracle, oh, he gets away from Pikachu. He's going to be fine. Happy tries to slow him down, but not good enough. A nuke goes out, but Miracle's still fine. And look at him. He just
still
keeps on
sticking
playing
around.
the edge of the team fight. Now they're going to be vacuumed together with another slide. That's one down. And Inkswell stunned, but he gets chained and pushed away. A triple kill for Mind Control as they all get swallowed up in just a hellhole of damage and ion shells and fire.
The timing of that was so rough for Cyber Legacy. Really well done by Nigma. Kuro just waited on the low ground, got a really nice ulti, and on top of that, GH hooks right past as the Legion Commander comes in for the duel with the Blade Mail on. Miracle just dances around them non-stop.
Imagine if they had spotted Kuro first.
They were inches away from getting to him.
And now, Nigma, they have finally slaughtered Cyber Legacy. Enough times. You had to kill him 46 times in 30 minutes
kills
before you could go high ground, but they will manage to take a tier 3. Can they finish up this barracks, though? Palantimos is up. They still have their 5-man. Weehaw's going to join him here. Pipe quickly gets burned through. Pikachu trying to go for the blink here, but is found that disabled by the Slight. Is constantly coming out from Miracle, plus the Lightning's the Soul Bind. Actually managed to grab Miracle here. They're both going to be inhibited, slowed down by that Diffusal Blade. But again, not enough to be able to make the jump. There was no duel opportunity for Pikachu, and he's going to find that his Blink Dagger is going to be used defensively here. Now Weehaw is going to be pulled back in. They used the press the attack earlier, and look at him go. Force Staff, Force Staff, Force Staff, and last hero is out on an island on his own. But a double silence onto Miracle, but the Surge makes it so Miracle is just as fast, even while he's silenced.
They've trapped him.
They've been vacuumed and walled and slided, and oh, it's a disaster. They are surrounded, and before the last hero even falls, they call the GG. 26,000 net worth lead. We had a total of 69 kills.
Nice.